Hi everybody, it's me, Haley, and welcome back for Your Turn to Die Part 7. And we are starting off here, having finished the subgame. Poor Alice has perished, as well as Reiko's doppelganger doll. But Jin has been saved, so yeah. Always gets me right in my heart. But yeah, let's just get started. Leave this to me, Sarah. Now it's looking very dependable. Reiko. The head of Rio Ranger. He was a doll, just like the fake Reiko. Joe's hair clip remains in his hair. Take the hair clip. Give it back. This is Joe's. Obtain Joe's hair clip. The torso of Rio Ranger. Because of Ranger, Alice and the fake Reiko both. Alice lies in the center of the room of lies. There's a huge hole in his stomach. A suspicious vending machine sits at the top of the stairs. I'll go to the medical office. Everyone should be waiting there. So and Kana are whispering in the corner. Not the kind of thing I can barge into. Kyutaro is chatting happily with Jin and Keiji. It's hard to imagine the main game is approaching. Big Sis Sarah! Jin, you're up and moving already? Yeah, I'm totally better, Wolf. Poison won't scare me anymore, meow. Guess the antidote Keiji brought worked like a charm. Don't see no weird after effects neither. Good showing from your friendly policeman, eh? Really was a close call. If Keiji hadn't found the antidote, Jin might have... Keiji... Thank you very much. Good job knowing where it was. Thank you very much. Same to you. Your reasoning saved us, Sarah. Not to mention your decisiveness in that moment. You and Now are really something. I allowed the fake Reiko to die. And also, even Alice. Look at me, Sarah. We've lost a lot of allies on the way here. Alice, he may have looked like trouble at first, but I don't think he was a bad guy. But see, Sarah, you've got the lives you saved right here. Isn't that right? Our salvation. Jin's smile is helping to save us all. If we lost him too, I'm sure we'd... Jin! Thank goodness, you've gotten all better! Fix us now! Big Sis Reiko? I'm glad, Jin. Reiko gently stroked Jin's head. Yeah. Big Sis Reiko, What are you crying for? You're a big kid. Sorry, meow. I couldn't do anything. So Alice... Ain't nothing for you to apologize about, Jin. But... They sure scared you, huh, Jin? Sorry the real me couldn't be there when you were in a pinch. Meow. Big Sis Reiko. So, all of you have assembled. I will now begin explanations for the second main game. Mr. Jin Ibushi, how are you faring? There he is, meow! Uncle Crabstash! Uncle Crabstash? You think we're just gonna sit here and listen to your damn explanation? You guys are always pulling tricks. I won't trust you, Wolf. What the heck, Wolf? Don't come any closer, meow. Fantastic. Yeah? Just amazing, Mr. Jin Ibushi. Astonishing resilience. Why, you're the picture of health already. And Uncle Crabstash. It's an honor to receive such a charming nickname. You screwing with us now? Fantastic. Simply fantastic. I feel sick. Meow. Oh dear. So there is yet some venom left. It's not that, Wolf. When are you getting to the explanation? Pardon me. Well then, I shall explain this main game. That said, the basic rules are the same. It is a voting game making use of 4 cards: the Keymaster, Sage, Sacrifice, and Commoner. The Keymaster is the Keyman of Destruction, should they be chosen. The one who carries it bears great responsibility, but it also serves as armor. The Sage is a superhuman who knows the one in possession of the Keymaster role, but once exposed, it is hard to protect oneself. The Sacrifice will die unless chosen. They are the sole person who can turn defeat into victory, or victory into defeat. And the Commoners have no power at all, but thus they fill the role of guiding the discussion in the proper direction. However, this time, we will use data in place of paper cards. Data? Card data has already been distributed at random to the voting tablets you possess. All that remains is the permission to access it. Why do you have to make it so roundabout? Very sharp indeed, Mr. Qtaro. Because this time, you are able to make trades. And forcibly at that. We can trade our cards? Indeed. Now then, let me show you. Come forth, ring-up box. Phone booth came from the floor. You may trade cards by making a request at one of these ring-up boxes situated in each room. They are simple to use. Simply insert 50 tokens and grab the receiver. 50 tokens? Of course, just like the sub-game, you cannot use your own tokens. What a ridiculous rule. Oh? I thought you would be delighted, Mr. Qtaro. There's a very cute little insect climbing on my phone. Sorry. That's an awful rule. People without tokens don't even get the right to trade. Trades are one-on-one with who you select. Please trade freely with whomever you wish. You have a time limit of approximately 3 hours. When all have returned to their bedrooms, that will signal the start of this trading phase. Do not wear such gloomy looks, everyone. Win and survive, for you are all born to win. What is he talking about? So then, please return to your rooms within 5 minutes. If you do not, you understand, don't you? The atmosphere is unpleasant. We look at each other's faces and try to judge how we're feeling. What should I say? We'll definitely escape. Let's go to our rooms for now. We'll definitely escape. Sarah! It's not like we're out of time. There must be something we can do. That might sound flimsy, but I'm not giving up. You said it, Sarah. I mean, it ain't like everything's going hunky-dory for them neither. The guy with the stash shooting Ranger must have been unexpected too, right? Huh? What? I said something weird? No, you're exactly right. Unexpected. If we look for things our enemy didn't expect, there's sure to be a way out of this. Then I'll head back first. Don't want to get killed for being tardy. Let's get going, guys. A ring-up box is set up here. Trade cards with whoever you want for 50 tokens, huh? Everyone's heading off to their bedrooms, glancing at each other's faces and seeing looks of anxiety mixed with trust. Big Sis Sarah. What is it, Jin? I hid it because the suspicious loner was there. But I might have found a way out, Woof. Huh? I don't want to trouble you guys anymore, meow. So I'll do my best, Woof. Ah, Jin. Feels so uneasy. Is everything going to be okay? A ring-up box has appeared in the back of my room. It's quiet. Here in my room, I'm all alone. Huh? My hands are shaking. Back there, I tried to cheer everyone up so they wouldn't be uneasy. I told myself I couldn't give in around them. But when I'm alone, I'm so cowardly. No, I can't get timid. What the? Suddenly, the tablet began making a sound. Did this sound mean it's begun? The trading phase of the main game will now begin. Now accessing your roll card. My roll! A fateful moment. My heartbeat is loud and out of control. Subconsciously, I was praying. Don't do it. Anything but the one that killed Joe. Commoner? I see. Ah! Before I knew it, I dropped to the floor. Relief. I stayed there motionless for a few minutes. Thank God. Hey, Sarah? Is that KG? Is that now? Is that KG? Is that you, KG? Yep. Could you open up? Can we talk in there? Should I open the door and invite him in? Open door and invite in. Don't open and chat. Silently ignore him. Ask him for a password. Open door and invite in. I'll open it now. Thanks. What exactly do you want? I'll get straight to the point, Sarah. Sarah, you're the sacrifice, right? Moi? That's one obvious reaction, Sarah. Shoot, I made a weird sound. Ah, thank goodness. If you really were the sacrifice, I'd have been pretty worried. I haven't confirmed anything yet. You make it obvious, but you won't confess. Sure enough, you're clever. But you're still a bad liar, huh? Ugh. Well, I'm the keymaster. Not gonna trust me at my word, though, are you? Excuse me for a second. Huh? KG slipped by me into the phone booth. What are you doing? Presenting proof, I guess? KG went on inserting token after token. Ahoy hoy! Don't tell me. The tablet again. My role changed. The first trade has just been performed. A trade? Huh. So you were a commoner, Sarah. Did you just trade your keymaster for my commoner? That proves it to you, right? Your friendly policeman's the What were you thinking? That was a valuable chance for a trade. Why did you go and waste it on this? Huh? You're mad at me? I'm not mad. Just wanted you to trust me. We've only got 3 hours. No time to waste suspecting each other over roles. 'Cause we're gonna make our escape. I understand. You must have an idea. Tell it to me. Right. Say, Sarah, what sorts of methods could we escape by, you think? Methods? Secretly look for an exit, defeat our enemy and leave, destroy the death game. Secretly look for an exit. We could search for an exit without letting the kidnappers find us out. That's true. Maybe we can avoid the watchful eye of the floor masters. Sure enough, the thing we need is information. Where is this place? What sort of building is it? If we just had a floor map at least, we'd have half a chance. A floor map? Which of us would know something like that? Huh? Wait, is there someone? So, Mishima, Kai, Keiji. Kai. Of course. Exactly. Way to go, Sarah. Kai was connected to the baddies. Even if he didn't know the details of the death game, he might have known something about this facility. But Kai's gone now. So then, the laptop he left behind? Yep, there's still info we haven't checked on that laptop. Kyutaro got his hands on it once, but it ran out of battery. And now it's back in So's hands. It'll be hard to get back. And that brings us to... Remember the place we found it? That room full of rubble? Well, I did a little detectiving there. You got a sec, Sarah? What is it? Keiji whispered in my ear. Kai came to that room. What? Now let's move, there's no time. Hold on, Keiji. Kai was in that room? But before we even came to the 3rd floor, Kai was already... Just reflecting on what Gashu Sato said, also related to Kai. But when he said, you were all born to win. Interesting. Is that now? Sarah, what's the matter? Oh, I just figured I shouldn't be sitting still. I thought I should be thinking about a way for us to escape too. I'll tell you right away if I find anything, Sarah. Strange. Huh? Maybe I'll lend you my aid, Sarah. Your aid? You can now use Keiji's partner ability. My detective sight, it should be at least a little useful. Touch the icon to activate your partner's ability. I'll tell you right away if I find anything, Sarah. Is something wrong? Nah, it's nothing. I'll be going, then. What was that sensation? Did you just see something too, Sarah? Huh? You had the same eyes as me. The eyes of a shrewd detective who never overlooks the heart's unrest. You sense something shady about now. Must be the result of spending days with her. You mean Now is hiding something? Dunno. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have time to confirm that right now. Let's do what we have to. There's only ever one option to take. Now. So the Room of Revel is past the ruined corridor. Let's go. Wait, who else is around? Kyutaro is sitting silently. Now what am I gonna do? Feels like he's breathing a little easy. What are you doing now? Scare him from behind. What are you doing now? Oh, Sarah, I was thinking this is exactly the sort of time to leisurely think about clues for escape. But I'm having a humdinger of a time on account of finding diddly squat. I'm saying I haven't found anything. Well, but I guess there's one thing. Kai's laptop is pretty much all I got. Would be nice to persuade So, but he ain't leaving his room. And Khan is with him too. Hope he don't use her for nothing evil. Reiko is gazing at the monitors. AIs, huh? There's one here. One of him. She must mean Alice. You want to meet him? An AI is just an AI. You want to meet him? No. A machine is just a machine. The real him is still in the room of lies. Reiko's keeping it all inside. Probably better that I don't see any AI, because I'm not as strong as now. Yeah, it's good to remember that at the end of chapter 1, Alice approached Keiji and said that he had murdered someone, and that person was named Sohiori. So... oh... a skull label has been put over Alice's photo. Alice. I'm terribly sorry. You may not use the prize exchange anymore. I'm cleaning up the prizes, so apologies if it gets dusty. Now is staring directly at Alice's body. She doesn't seem to notice us at all. Sure enough, she's acting strange. Sarah, not right now. Ugh. I feel a strength and a sorrow from Reiko. Think you could give her a hug, Sarah? Aww. I don't think I can, just to be clear. Although, now I feel bad. I should go check to be sure. No, I can't. Okay. It's like when there's a dog or a cat in a game, and if they've programmed it to let you pet it or interact in some way with it, like, I have to. And I have to, like, every time. Sarah, hide. Huh? Looks like we're not alone. I can hear rummaging sounds in the pitch-dark room. That's Jin. Call to Jin, watch things unfold, defer to Keiji. Call to Jin. The moment I tried to call to him. This is it, meow. A passage appeared. See, I can. Not good, he's going in alone. Let's stop Jin. Let's tail him unnoticed. Let's tail him unnoticed. Why did Jin know about this room? If he just happened to find it, that's fine, but he actually knew something. Hurts to suspect a kid, huh? Wait, now I feel bad. Hope that doesn't affect anything. You prepared? Yes. Okie dokie, but promise me one thing. On the off chance there's something dangerous waiting up ahead. You'll be able to run away even if it means going alone, won't you? Yes, and you too, KG. Wah! Roger that. Passage is lit by a dim light and gently slopes downward. The further we advance, the steeper the slope gets. Careful not to slip. Yeah. Jin, how far did you go? The dead end. Ah, Keiji, this isn't... There's a hole like a trash chute in the floor. Jin must be through here. Let's drop down. What room is this? Huh? It seems somehow familiar. Well now, I remember coming here. If I remember right. This is the first floor kitchen. The place where Now was hiding out and holding Professor Mishima's head. It's pitch black. Was Now sitting in the dark like this too? All alone, talking to Mishima's head. Now was despairing. Despair. And Kai used that despair to take the laptop from So. Amazing how she could recover from that. We're all getting us stronger, bit by bit. Yeah, but at the same time... Nah, forget it. Hold on a second. Did no one notice a secret passage? Maybe Kai, maybe Now, maybe Miley? Maybe Kai? I wonder if Kai noticed the secret passage. Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. Huh? Whether he knew it from the start or only noticed it while searching, I don't know. But I'm thinking that's the fundamental reason the laptop ended up in the room of rubble. Kai came to the 3rd floor and placed the laptop there. He's right, it's possible. Wahaha! That's convinced me, personally. Alright, let's go look for Jin. Think it would connect to here. The red lamp eerily illuminates the door. It's locked and won't open. This door, was it always locked? No. Taking a closer look at the doorknob, I found a dial lock on the side. Looks like you have to set it to a number from 1 to 9. Attempt the dial lock, asked KG. KG, please bust down the door with your brute strength like usual. Don't think that's in my wheelhouse. These arms are for protecting people, see? Sure enough, I should consider how to solve this. I wonder if there's a hint anywhere. There's small writing under the doorknob. Input the number of kiddos who can't drink. Huh. Is this our hint? A little sarcastic. Speaking of drinking, wasn't there a bar on the 1st floor? What's up, Sarah? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine. It appears to be a blackboard. Something's written on it. It's no good, it's too dark to see. Maybe I can be of use. Can drink. Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shunsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Reiko, Kyutaro. Can't drink. Anzu, Kana, Jin, Kugi... Kuji? We'll go Kugi. Sarah, Joe, Now, Hinako, Ranmaru. Could these be the names of all the participants in the death game? Now that I think about it, this could be pretty important info. Might want to commit it to memory. Yeah, but there are people waiting for him to come back. Right, this isn't just our tragedy. Well, at any rate, we should be able to open the pink room door with this info. Don't know if Jin's there, but wanna go check? Just so y'all know, I did check the rest of the areas, but there was nothing to do, so. Hold on, Sarah. There are little holes on the knob. Holes? It might pop out poison needles. And I can't get this wrong. Sure, there's no hint somewhere in this room. You should know what's up before you try. Even though it was open the first time. I think I can solve the dial riddle now. Nine is the answer. The handle turns with a click and the door opens. Looks like that was right. Way to go, Sarah. Now we can enter the pink room. A heart-shaped vent. The door is open. It's big enough for a person to fit into. It's pitch black through there. It might lead somewhere else entirely. What should I do? Go through. Even knowing the dangers, let's go. There's something here. Almost like a person. A person? Just as KG reached out his hand. Huh? The lights! This is Miley. KG, get away! No. Not alive, is it? Huh? What does he mean? It's just a powerless doll, not moving an inch. You mean... Miley broke down, she's out of power, she's not the real one? She's not the real one? Wait a second. She called herself the laughing doll, Sue Miley, but she must be human. Why'd you figure that? Think back on what's happened so far. Dolls don't bleed. The Doll Ranger proved this fact with his own body. And when Miley was struck by Kai, she was bleeding. That's why I figured Miley was probably human. Wahaha, great memory, Sarah. You're exactly right. This doll is probably the Miley we first met. First? After the 11 of us came together. Our first mission was to search for the scattered parts of Miley's body, wasn't it? Come to think of it, we searched for the parts, then assembled her. And after a white gas filled the room, Miley suddenly started to move. A white gas? That's right, the room that filled with gas is connected to this room by the ventilation. That's when the human Miley swapped herself in. So that's what happened. All starting to line up, isn't it? Bet this room still hides some interesting truths. Let's keep searching. I wonder if Miley's still on this floor somewhere. The Miley doll is sitting down. Machine parts are scattered about. I feel like these are similar materials to our collars. There are computer disks in the drawer. What are these? I'm not really sure. Take a look through. This one has a label on it. Obtain the first floor security camera footage disc. Security camera? Well now, we might have been getting filmed. You don't mean the whole time? It's not so strange. There's too many of us for just the floor masters to watch over. When you think about it, maybe so, but with someone here watching, I'm curious about the footage. There were cameras. I'm curious about the footage. Did we look at the footage? Got you curious, eh? Yes. We can probably view the footage on that computer. Should we watch it? A glowing computer screen. What? There's some video playing. Hey, help me, please! It's... I didn't know anything. You're listening there, aren't you? Help me! What's going on over there? Can you hear us? Hey, say something back. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Is this a video recording? Why? Why is this all necessary? I thought it was decided. She... I've got no qualms. I just want to live in peace. Oh. Don't tell me. Were we all gathered for her sake? Sarah Cheetowin. What? Damn you. I'll kill you. All you organization members and Sarah Cheetowin. I'll curse your name from hell. Don't look, Sarah. No. This is probably footage of a person who died in the first trial. I don't know this person. I have no idea what's going on. I'm innocent. I have no idea what's going on. This video, but he said your name. I don't know why. Sarah, you might just have an intimate connection to this death game. No way! But I really... It's no use. The more I say, the more suspicious I look. Just, what am I? Please, believe me, KG. How amusing. Are you going to be our goddess of victory, or our angel of death? Doesn't sound too bad to bet my life on that. Your life? That's been my plan for a while. Can I trust my life to you, Sarah? I understand, that's a heavy burden. I understand. I'll take your life in my hands, KG. Now there's the partner I know. What if I am an angel of death? Let's see now. Would you die along with me? Fine by me, I don't intend to die. I don't intend to die. That's a good answer. Okay, let's search around a little more. Right. Trust. I've always been a bit suspicious of him. KG never wants to talk about himself. Ex-detective. There must be a past he can't talk about. A truth he can't say. Even so, KG bet on me. Can I bet on KG? It looks like a refrigerator. It won't open. Behind the thick glass, I can see a figure that appears to be sleeping. KG, there's a person. Not showing any signs of movement. Do they not notice us? Can't imagine there'd be a new surviving participant at this point. If they're an enemy, we'd better not let them realize we're here. Well, doesn't seem to be getting any way of getting to the other side anyhow. Let's leave quietly once we're done searching. Looks like, an IV bag. So maybe like a hospital treatment room. Monitor isn't powered. Computer tower. Better make sure not to kick it. The door is shut fast. There's no handle. It probably can't be opened manually. I'll put in the disk from the drawer. The computer began loading the video. This is when we all first met up. Sure enough, we were being observed. Huh? This video doesn't have sound. Joe. Sarah. Sarah? I'm okay. What is it? This video's pretty long. We should probably skip to the important parts. You're right. Are you prepared? Huh? You could see things you don't like. The other sides of your allies. That's true. What if some distrustful act got recorded? KG is still suspecting that there might be a traitor. I believe in everyone. I'm prepared. Will you be okay, KG? I believe in everyone. Right, you sure do. Let's watch the rest, shall we? KG began to play the rest of the video. Our actions up to this point played back. A recording from when we were all still alive. We skipped through, checking for anything suspect. And... Sarah, it's okay, keep it going. You sure are strong. Hmm? What? The central hall. Someone placed a card? It's one of the roll cards used in the first main game. Who just placed it? Kyutaro? And now someone picked it up. So... that's some unexpected footage. To think Kyutaro was the one who set the roll cards in place. Hold on a second. Think back on earlier, what do you mean? Think back on earlier. We had a discussion like this before, remember? The one who set up the cards should have been So. So executed a strategy in the bar so he could use Kana. He placed the sacrifice card he had Kana pick it up, and traded her a commoner card to put her in his debt. And then So had Joe pick up that sacrifice card. All of it was a trap laid by So, I thought. But from what we can see in this video, it's Kyutaro who placed the cards first. So just saw him and adopted it, that's all. No way! Well, there's not much video left. While trying to sort my head out, I pushed play. Sure enough, Kyutaro was shown again and again secretly placing cards. And So picked up a few of those cards, and indeed made a trade with Kana. It was all true. Some mysteries solved, others added. Keeping my hazy feelings in check, I let the remaining bit of video play. Huh? Are Joe and Kai talking about something? Such enigmatic faces. Just what were those two talking one-on-one about? Joe never told me anything like this. Ugh, if we could just hear their voices. That's everything of note in the footage. Sure took up some time. We should leave here soon. You hold on to this disc, Sarah. Okay. We made some findings. Now we search for Jin and work toward escape. Meow! That was... Jin? Where are you, Jin? Listen for his voice. Listen for his voice. No good, can't hear him anymore. Jin! The situation's changed. Thinking safety-wise, we should probably head back for now. No, you want us to abandon Jin? I refuse to give up. You're right. Let's look around, Sarah. No more losing anybody. Right! There's something on the table. A key? This wasn't here before, was it? Maybe I shouldn't go touching it. Take it. Obtained key with a tag. Not good. Someone's coming from the central hall. Huh? Let's hide in the kitchen. We have to find Jin. Let's hide in the kitchen. Okie dokie. They're close. Keep quiet. I don't know who you are, but don't notice us. Footsteps stopped near the door. I see two. One of them is Miley? I can hear them talking quietly. Did you let them escape? I apologize. The key that was here is gone. Seriously, give it up. Is Jin safe? Could the other person be? Listen, don't let Gashu have his way. He's trying to destroy the death game. What? I understand. The monitor room should have a surveillance mode, correct? Connect the blue wire and keep a careful eye on Gashu. Why do you know about? And one more thing. You must retrieve the chip in Ranger's head. That chip can destroy this place's security. It's a menace. Destroy the security? Please be quiet. What if someone heard you? Then things would get quite fun, I suppose. Oh, and... What? The tablet! This is not the time! Who's there? We have to run! Oof, that was a close call. But Jin is still... It didn't look like those two had captured him, at least. Let's think about what we can do. What can we do? Summarize that conversation, check our roles. Let's summarize. Those two mentioned some very interesting things. Yep, something about a chip in Ranger's head. Plus, a surveillance mode in the monitor room. I don't know what sort of functionality it has, but if we could watch the security cameras on all the floors... Sounds loads better than sneaking back onto the first floor and getting caught. Okay, Sarah, let's roll. Before that, just briefly, we should check our cards. That annoying noise earlier signaled a trade. Ah, right. Someone's cards must have gotten traded. Second trade was performed 4 minutes ago. I'm still the keymaster. And I'm still a commoner. So it was between people other than us. Glad it didn't add any extra complications. Now let's go to the monitor room. What should I do? Search under the machine. Looking down by the ground, various wires are connected to the computer. They said it was the blue wire, right? Let's try connecting it. I connected the blue wire to the computer. Bingo! This is a surveillance system. Is Jin on any of these? The top left monitor shows some broken bongos in an empty bedroom. Oh, those are the bongos Alice bought from the prize exchange. They look slightly repaired from when Reiko broke them. Alice must have tried to fix them, as if hoping to repair their relationship. But Reiko can't apologize any longer. It doesn't matter right now. I can't get stuck on it. Oh... So sad. There's nothing of note on the bottom left monitor. The left monitor shows Reiko sitting in her bedroom. She must be exhausted. The center monitor shows an empty bedroom. Huh? Something's odd about this bedroom. Huh? What's going on? That's the Mishima AI. I made it back. Now? Is this really for the best? Indeed. Well done, Miss Now. Mishima has a question mark. I'm glad your safety was ensured. But, Professor, what should I do? Believe in me, Miss Snow, for I was miraculously revived so that I could protect you. Do just as I say, yes? Right. Now, put on a smile. I like to see you cheering, Miss Now. Yes! Fantastic. What a good student I have indeed. What's going on? This isn't good. KG, what's with that Mishima? Now it's acting strange. Now it's acting strange. Sure looks like Mishima put her up to something. Maybe that card trade earlier was Now. But it takes 50 tokens to trade. Now shouldn't have very many, I thought. And what in the world? Mishima just said he'd been revived. But wasn't he always just an AI that Reiko destroyed right here? Reiko had a good reason to destroy him, and yet... Wonder if he's really the same AI. Only Now's room having a monitor in it is pretty suspect too. Maybe the floor master is plotting something. No way. Now... There's nothing of note on the top right monitor. Bottom right monitor shows the room of Laiz. Alice's body and Rearranger's remains are still there. Alice. Someone is standing in front of a bedroom. That's Kyutaro? Is he talking with the owner of the room? We checked all the monitors, but Jin was nowhere to be found. The surveillance system is only for floor 3. Sure enough, Jin's still on floor 1. Uh-oh, somebody's coming. Huh? It's Gashu. I'll shut off the security system. Ugh. Oh dear, just what are you two up to? Sure are nosy. We're having a moment here. Oh my, pardon me then. While you're here though, tell me something. Are there AIs on all these monitors? You are precisely right. Here are assembled AIs of all the candidates who cleared the first trial. Gotcha, you can go. We've got a thing to get back to here, see? Yes, I shall leave you to it. Now what are we to do? Back to the first floor, we should recover Ranger's chip. We should recover Ranger's chip. You okay not going after Jin? Of course I'm worried, but Jin isn't just a child anymore. I'm sure he'll escape and return to us. And when he does, we should have an escape plan worked out to surprise him with. Maybe that's what believing is. Let's go to the Room of Lies. Yo, you two, what's the hurry? On a date? No, you're not, because Sarah is a 16-year-old. Bastard, get away from Sarah. Yeah! This isn't the time for jokes. Well, it's a bad joke. Either way. It is certainly within your options to spend some time together, you two. So interesting the way he talks. It's very detached and yet curious, but not in like an embodied way. Like it's just intellectual. Where are you two headed? Just felt like telling some lies, so the Room of Lies? You can't. Right now, you're not allowed in. Hold on, Safflin, can you just decide that? But you see, we can't leave the bodies there any longer. We need to hold a memorial service. No buts about it. Let's leave it for later, Sarah. Understood. Ah, Miss Sarah. You came at a good time. So? Don't give me that displeased look. I just wanted to talk for a bit. About what? I don't want to. About what? Huh? Wow, you're actually listening to me. Please be serious. That's right, there ain't no time, so... Thank you very much, Sarah. Kutaro, Kana. Have the three of them been working together? This is important. Will you listen? Yes. Thanks, Miss Sarah. So, on to business. I want to reconcile. Reconcile? Let's do it, let's not. I don't understand. We've always been friends. We've always been friends. Hold on now, what's this? So, old buddy, old pal, haven't we always been the bestest of friends? Sorry, I'm not really one for that sort of energy. Neither am I, but I'm trying over here. Still, I'm glad. I seriously do want to reconcile with you, Miss Sarah. I don't want the kidnappers to make us dance for them any longer. I want to put an end to this ridiculous death game. I want us to escape. And of course, I mean all of us. What a moving speech. I'm serious, KG. So how about we all share this laptop? My bad for taking it from you, but... in the end, I couldn't see what was on it because the password had changed. So that's how it is. That explains why you suddenly feel like joining up with us, who know the password. Huh? You know the password? Ah. Enough with the bargaining. There isn't time. We have the password, so has the laptop. Reconciling means we share. I really do just want to reconcile, though. Well, whatever. Okay, as a proof of rebuilt friendship. Let's shake hands, Miss Sarah. Shake hands, don't shake hands. Shake hands. Okay. What was that? Here, Kana, you make good with Miss Sarah, too. Kana, shake hands, don't shake hands. Shake hands. Come on, give me your hand. Aww. I gently grabbed Kana's little hand. Kana, betrayed you again and again. Stop it, Kana. We're friends. Sarah. And me? Here you go. You, huh? Well, thanks. Yo, Sarah, Kana, I've been watching you guys. Rico. I don't know what happened, but if there's no ill feelings, then great. Yes. Rico, will you look at it with us? At Kai's laptop? Huh? Can I? Of course. Okay then, I'm turning it on. Whoa, it's open. If there are any clues we can use to escape in here. Okay, a light has been turned on because it has gotten dark outside. A trash can for discarded data. A file named Sarah's Tastes. Did Kai make this file himself? Miss Sarah's favorite things, sweets edition, strawberry jam, jam in general, mashed sweet potatoes with chestnuts, Kaotian toast. He's right on the money. Nothing but paste, huh? Taste notes. Miss Sarah eats well with a balanced diet. She especially likes sweet things. I'm happy to understand her just one bit more. It goes on and on like this. So, Kai was Sarah's stalker? Now that I think about it, there always was something paste-like at the dinner table. Yeah, this is also not great. Like, I get his intention, but also he is an adult, way too interested in a 16-year-old. Can we eventually move on from this being a normalized thing? Anyway, a file named backdoor.smut. Read, don't read. Read. Hey, quit it with that. I'm not exactly excited myself, but... well, it's not an image file, right? Huh? I nervously opened the file. Inside, there were long strings of text and symbols I couldn't make any sense of. Can't make heads or tails of it. Hard to believe Kai was into this. Is this, whatchamacallit, some kind of programming thingy? We can't decipher this sort of thing. A file named to Miss Sarah. Hello, Miss Sarah. I am Kai. I'm truly sorry you had to get involved in such an incident as this. This was written during the death game? Miss Sarah, if you are reading this, there is something I want to tell you. I, Kai Sato, was an agent belonging to a certain vile organization. In addition, I was raised as an assassin. An assassin? However, I could not carry out the assassination orders I was issued in my youth. I could not kill another human being. My father was disappointed in me, and my standing in the organization was low. Then one day I was appointed to a certain task. It was to guard and care for you from the shadows. I say this, but it was not a task I held in high regard at first. Not until the plans for the death game were beginning to approach a reality. I myself do not know the death game's objective. However, while this is merely my impression, Miss Sarah, it is possible that this is all revolving around you. Of course, I do also believe that you are merely a victim, Miss Sarah. So, chimed in with an ellipses. Still, the organization needs you, and they will take any means necessary. The organization's name is Asunaro, spelled ASU-NARO. It is a secret organization possessing superb technology in a multitude of fields. Asunaru? Naro? You startled me. What's the matter? That's the same name as the orphanage I'm from. Settle down, let's keep reading. This death game is not for pleasure nor revenge. For the organization, it is an inevitable mission. That is what my father believed. His father? The organization drove my father mad. There may come a time you must confront him. At that time, please defeat my father, Gashu. Gashu? I have collected all the data I've researched in the Sarah folder. If I am already dead, please make use of it. Password is your mother's name. I hope it can be of some use. I pray you will not be swallowed up by the whirlpool of deception and slaughter. Please survive, even if it must be you alone. The message ends here. Hi, we're all working together now. Hey, so, don't you think this clears Sarah of suspicion? Huh? Weren't you on about that, saying Sarah, Kai, and Joe were the masterminds working together? Well, that was just a little tit for tat. I wasn't exactly calm at the time. Sorry, Miss Sarah. I'm glad we could reconcile. A file named Order 8. Hi, good work guarding the Cheetahwind family. It seems the Cheetahwinds have been looking for assistance as of late. This is good timing. Kai, get them to employ you and slip into their midst. The organization has prepared the necessary documents. They're all kept in this file. It's a forged resume. The photo should be authentic at least, though it seems to be pretty old. I knew we had an assistant when I was a kid, but they only worked while I was at school, so I never saw them around. Oh, wow. So Kai has been surveilling this for maybe like a decade. Still weird that he's this kind of obsessed with her, but you know. Was Kai really there at my house? A file named Order 59. Kai, the Death Game project is finally taking on tinges of reality. At last your time has come to be useful to the organization. Guard Sarah Cheetowin until the planned day and ensure she remains healthy. And as much as possible, keep an eye out for her close friends Joe Tazuna and Ryoko Hirose. We can't add anyone else. Understood? Fulfill your duty, Kai. Even Joe and my best friend Ryoko are mentioned in here. The file contains investigative reports on and photos of Joe and Ryoko. Tell me, was it planned for Ryoko to get involved too? Did I already look at this? I did. Folder name Sarah. It's locked with a password. The password is my mother's name. I slowly typed in my mother's name. It opened. A file named Personal Thanks. Hello, this is Kai. Apologies, but this message has absolutely nothing to do with the death game. Miss Sarah, I wish to express my personal gratitude as Kai Sato. I owe a great deal to the Cheetowin family. Your father hired me as an assistant to help out with his job and housework. Of course, this was also a job for the organization to keep watch of you. At first, I felt disgusted with your father, who treated me as if I was family. I was trained as an agent from a young age. I had never experienced anything such as affection. I was afraid that I might be changing. But over time, I came to want to protect your family. I wished to see you grow to maturity with my own eyes. For the first time, I had a reason to live. I'm truly glad I could meet the Cheetowins. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Kai. A file named Important Background Check File. Hello, this is Kai. I was able to use an old ID to successfully access a very small section of the organization's database. There I discovered data pertaining to participants in the death game. Unfortunately, data on most of the participants was protected in such a way I could not extract it. But there was one man in particular for which that protection was removed. It appears this file was at one time deleted, but for some reason or another it was restored. Who could this be? This guy's... What's the matter? What? Everyone's acting strange. Do they all know this person? Wearing the same scarf as... So... Ugh. Sorry, I gotta use the toilet. I do not even know his name. However, there is only one reason the organization would delete a file on someone, namely death. If he passed away before the death game, and his file was then restored, perhaps that means he was revived. Revived? I know I've seen this guy somewhere or another, but why can't I remember? You neither? Kana thinks so too, but she can't remember anything. Does anybody know this guy's name? He's wearing the same scarf as So. I could not solve the riddle concerning him, and there is one more curious aspect. There should have been 20 participants in the death game. There were not enough files for everyone. My supposition is that... What? That sound? There's been a trade. But this ain't the time for that. Someone who isn't present initiated a trade. Check my role, focus on the laptop. Let's focus on the laptop. Guys, the info on the laptop is more important than our cards right now. I mean, we can't not look, right? Kyutaro and the others started up their tablets. Fine. We'll just have to check our cards first, then. Let's boot up the tablet. Okay, I'm the keymaster. Now back to the laptop. Huh? Huh? Sacrifice? Third trade has just been performed. There's no mistaking it. Someone traded cards with me. And of all things, they pushed on me the sacrifice. Inconceivable. I mean, I'm fighting for everyone's... I'm suffocating. I can't breathe right. What's the matter, Sarah? How's it feel to have my card? Calm down. Right now, the laptop. No worries, it's not like that card means you definitely die, you know. Laptop. Of course you did kill me. Sarah. Calm down. I feel a touch on my shoulder. It's warm, but hallucination won't go away. I need to trade cards. But I don't have 50 tokens. What should I do? I can't borrow from anyone. Have to think. That's right, the Room of Lies. If I take Alice's tokens... My body moves on its own. Not caring about anyone watching, I start running. No. Alice's body has been completely cleaned up. You're kidding. Why? No! Now I'm going to... What do I do? Miss Sarah? Sapphilin. I just finished cleaning. Of course, I also carefully transported the bodies. This might be my last chance. Give up on the tokens, trick Sapphilin. We're gonna give up on the tokens. It's all over, isn't it? Miss Sarah, are you okay? A kidnapper worrying for me. Sapphilin, is it fun? Toying with us using nonsense like tokens and clear chips. And once we grasp hope, you take it away and kill us. How must you feel about it, to be able to do things like this? Well, our lives must be so puny. When we die, do you even collect all the tokens we earned? Alice didn't have any tokens. Huh? Sorry, I'm busy, so if you'll excuse me. What's going on? Alice didn't have any tokens? It's impossible. Alice was one of the high placers for tokens. Did someone do this to trap me? Hey there, having fun, Sarah? Yeah. I can't muster the energy to think about anything anymore. In the end, I guess you weren't seriously thinking you could escape either, huh? Is that so? Just the hunch I got. You find hope for everyone else, 'cause those without hope die. Is that how you thought? That's... You're right, you're wrong. You're wrong? That's wrong, Joe. That's wrong! I was the one who needed hope. As long as I'm looking forward, I can look away from the reality of killing you. But the future waiting once I return, I can only imagine it as pitch black. What the hell, Sarah? You wanted to die that bad? Maybe so. Somewhere in my heart, I... Joe, finally, I won't have to run from you anymore. Big Sis Sarah, stay with us, meow. Jin? Big Bro Joe isn't here, meow. Don't give any attention to anything weird, woof. Why are you here, Jin? Why am I here? So I can cheer Big Sis Sarah up, obviously. Oh, Jin? Please, come back to your senses. Believe in the real Joe. Please, Big Sis Sarah. Believe in Joe? You're not the only one who couldn't do anything, meow. Me and all of us. We've regretted, woof. We've suffered, meow. And yet, Big Bro Joe put on a smile to the end, meow. Everybody else who died, they were thinking of the ones who'd be left till the very end, woof. So I'm sure what he really wants is for everyone to get home alive. That's why you have to believe in the real Joe, Big Sis Sarah. The real Joe? I don't know. I feel like I've lost sight of him already. That guy who was always by my side. Do I have the courage to face him head on? Can I confront the hallucination? Face it. Sarah, you aren't Joe. I need to push aside the evil clutches reaching for me. Oh, question mark. You're already broken. It's impossible to get rid of me for good. See you later. Big Sis Sarah? Jin. Thank you. I had forgotten something important. You're back to normal, Wolf? Yeah. Let's all return alive. Together. I won't let anyone else's lives be lost. I won't let the kidnappers have their way. Yeah! I'm brimming with energy. It's more than just my life. To protect everyone, I'll move forward. Big Sis Sarah, let's go, Woof. The dog barked. I love this track. This music track specifically. It's like Resolve. And what a beautiful representation of trauma and the power of your loved ones helping you come back to your senses. Literally, too. Like, one way of dealing with crisis or triggers is like a 5 senses coping strategy where you name 5 senses like sight, smell, touch, sound, taste. Yeah. Oh, and smell. So yeah, just like really getting in touch with grounded awareness of your surroundings so that you don't get lost in whatever's happening psychologically and symptomatically in your body. Yeah, because when you're triggered, it activates your nervous system, and sometimes people need medication to kind of help reorient them, kind of reset their body's nervous state, and over time, though, you can learn coping skills to learn how to reset that on your own. And it's really like, at least I have felt so powerless in the times where I've been reactivated. And yeah, just regaining a sense of control over my body in those times, and then over time collecting that data that it does work, has really been so healing for me and has helped me support other people when they're going through their own crises. And yeah, it's just an invaluable skill. So yeah. Can also do that by finding, I used to have a music playlist help kind of guide me through, just, I guess, my previous stories. Yeah. And even with Joe, you know, it seems sinister here because he's like, I'll be back. Like, I never will go away completely. And yeah, that is true, and it's something that's hard to accept about complex trauma, as opposed to simple trauma, which is also debilitating, and usually it's tied to a single event. And complex trauma is usually in childhood, but basically an extended pattern of being exposed to trauma. And yeah, there's stuff, especially in childhood, that affects your attachment style to people as an adult. And you know, it'll always be, it's like grief too. There's always a little bit of, you know, sadness there, or something that can be reactivated by a similar scenario that comes up again. And it can take quite a bit of introspection and also safety, physically and emotionally, a sense of security and agency to face that, I guess, that certainty, that, and radical acceptance that it's shaped oneself. It is possible, though. It is very possible. So, if you're struggling with that kind of thing, I truly, even if you don't have it's hard for you to maintain hope or belief in your ability to kind of integrate all of that. I can hold that hope for you, and I do. I really do. So yeah. For now, where are we headed, Meow? Let's see. Ah, how about we question Melon Soda Lady about an exit, Meow? We'll make her cry for real with your coerciveness. Woof! Come to think of it, didn't Safflin retrieve Rio Ranger's body? If she found the chip, we should probably hurry. Huh? Are we really off to make her cry, Meow? There's something on the ground. What's this, Meow? A video? This seems familiar. A video from the prize exchange? Ah, this is the victim video that Now bought. As I recall, it showed a woman in a police uniform tied up with chains. And in front of a man looking on, a death trap was activated. From behind, the man looked just like KG, but... Did Big Sis Now drop this, Wolf? I hear her. Obtain the victim video. Uh-oh. Ah, Sarah and Jim. Big Sis Now, what are you doing, Meow? I was just looking for Safflin. Why, did you find her? Why? No particular reason. She wasn't here, Meow? I thought I did see her enter the medical office. Interesting that there is a booth in here and in other places other than our bedroom. Yeah, I smell a weird smell, Woof. What sort of smell? Meow. It's like blood mixed with something burnt. Woof. What? Are you two okay? I think it's coming from that glass door. Behind this door? There should be that doll of him. I'll open it up, Wolf. Jin. There was nothing inside. I see. Good. Something's odd. Something's odd. Hey, hold on. Then where did that doll disappear to? Big Sis Sarah, there's a path in the back, Wolf. Say what? Maybe Safflin is through here. Should we go in, Meow? If you're going, I'll come too. Now, this comes such a long way. The character growth in this story is so good. There's a pitch black path further in. What should I do? Proceed. What in the... Meow! Creepy wolf! Ugh. Tell me, these are all dolls, humans, dolls? There's even one that looks just like me, Wolf. In the middle stand numerous stalls, including ones of myself, Keiji, and Kana. Ugh, feels like they'll start talking to me any second, meow. I don't think they're going to start moving. There are even dolls of people we never met. Probably those who were already made victims. On the left stand numerous stalls, including ones of So, Kyutaro, and Professor Mishima. Even the loner gets a doll, meow. Makes me peeved, woof. So, huh? Person in the photo on that laptop. He was wearing the same scarf as So. So what relation do they have? Big Sis Sarah, what do you think of the loner, woof? Eh? He's an enemy, he's an ally, I don't know. I hate him. He's an ally. Big Sis Sarah, you're nice, meow. So's made me suffer again and again. But first and foremost, I want to believe him. Meow. On the right stand numerous dolls, including ones of Jin and Alice. Look like looking in a mirror, woof. It just moved a little weird clothes. Talk about cute. Talk about cute. Wow. You can't say that to a boy, Big Sis Sarah. Gender norms. You absolutely can. Children are cute. Sorry, I meant to say cool. Yeah, no problem. Well, okay. Fair enough. You know, in a sense of feeling like a big kid, like you've grown up. So you want to be seen as cool, not cute. But also, you can be cute. So, we got some mystery people here. I smell something further back too, meow. Keeps going? Once we've searched here, I guess we'll go there. Let's scribble on the loner's doll, meow. Jen, don't get us caught. We don't have a pin. Don't get us caught. Saflin will find out. Don't touch them. Meow, you'll live to see another day, loner. Making a doll of me without permission is infringing on my likeness, meow. Not like our rights are being respected anyway, woof. I love Jin. In the middle stand numerous dolls, including ones of myself, Keiji, and Kana. Big Sis Sarah, even your doll is pretty, woof. Aw, thanks, Jin. Aw. Doll storage depths. Ranger's head is sitting on a table. It was here. Hey, this is Ranger's corpse? Not necessarily a corpse. Let's look for the chip. Let's look for the chip while we can. Yes. Wait, what's this chip like even? Not good. I don't know anything about complex machinery like this. Ranger's head. Add. What? He talked, meow. Ben, don't shout. Why now? Who's there? Please leave at once. Safalin. Miss Sarah. Melon soda with the lousy taste. What's up with this, woof? So you regained consciousness, Ranger. God damn it. Why wouldn't you let me just die? Yeah, woof. You should leave a bad guy like this alone, woof. And yet, Don't tell me you want to fix him, Wolf. What? I'm being fixed? There's no fixing you. Huh? Part and parts of you have been destroyed. You have about 10 minutes left. Don't play games with me, bastard. Then why would you... In order to complete you... Complete? How much do you know about yourself, Ranger? I'm Dad's masterwork, Rio Ranger. That is not your real name. You are an incomplete creation. What? Yashu strongly imbued you with a certain emotion. A certain emotion. Superiority, inferiority, posteriority. Inferiority. Inferiority? Yes, which gave birth to jealousy and hatred. It could be said that it made you more human. And he discarded what you originally possessed. Discarded? Kindness, compassion, happiness. Nearly all of your positive emotions. Even with the mechanisms to create expressions, you can't create a heartfelt smile. Because he's got no heart. It was originally my job to insert it. Yashu handled the negative emotions and myself the positive emotions. But Gashu stopped me, claiming that imperfection was more human. He rearranged you into a warped doll. No, wait. No, I will return you your heart. I will perfect you to your true form. Stop it. Saphalin began working at a machine. Stop it, Saphalin. Stop it, please. Oh gosh. The animation, the eye twitching, and the mouth moving. Ooh. I don't need a heart. Not now. I just need to die. But you... Stop! Stop! They're flowing in, all these unwanted emotions. No! This isn't... Forgive me, just... You must know the extent of what we took from you. I don't want to know that. Now you will be perfected. From the heartless doll, Rio Ranger, to the human with the heart, Rio Laizer. Like realizer. Rearranger, realizer. I'm just now putting that together. Very good. Human? What have I done? It's ended. Ellipses, you're cruel, well done. Two ellipses. I feel a little bad, Meow. This is just my obligation. Saphalin began rustling around in Lizer's head. This is the chip. Huh? Obtained Lizer's chip. You came looking for it, didn't you? If used well, this can nullify security. But to do that, you must find a secret room only Gashu knows about. That is all I can say. Now go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that was something I didn't get to last time. About how Gashu... it just removed all positive emotions and instilled a powerful sense of jealousy and inferiority in Ranger. That's so fucked. Oh my god. And to be like, also instill, or perhaps install is a better word, this sense of a parental relationship, because Ranger referred to him as father and dad. Dad is especially cruel, because Gashu did not care at all about Ranger, except to the extent he could be useful and be interesting. To go back to what I said a couple episodes ago in reference to Saphalin and the memory erasing machine. So she just gave back memories. What an interesting ethical and philosophical question of, is that cruelty to do that to Ranger? She said it was her obligation, so does that mean Gashu instructed her to do that? Or the organization? Because if that's the case, or perhaps her programming, like with AI, like robots. There's like the #1 rule they abide by is to not harm humans. You can think like in Virtue's Last Award from the Zero Escape series. In the final words of Ranger, or Lizer, what have I done? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's cruel, or if it like helped resolve that powerful sense of inferiority or jealousy. What a very sad existence. AI is a reflection of us. So remember that. Or I encourage you to remember that when utilizing this very incredible innovation. What don't just view anything as being a tool to be manipulated. Not like you need to anthropomorphize everything, but you know, I think it's really important to remember that it is a reflection of who we are, of our character. Yeah, that is a bummer. Alright, well, let's continue. Alright. That's right, there was a trade, huh? Oh right, I forgot about that too. I checked my tablet behind my back so that Jin and Now wouldn't notice. Still the sacrifice. I guess that figures. Should we look for that secret room soon, Meow? Right, we need to find that. I might have an idea about it. Huh? Do you really take us there? Take us there. That's amazing, Now. Please take us there. Yes, of course. What is it, Jin? Nothing. First, to the lobby. I've noticed Jin has not been consistently saying woof or meow after every sentence. I don't know if that's intentional, but I like to think it is as like a character growth thing. Like he is growing through this. Unfortunately, trauma can really accelerate I wouldn't even call it maturity, but a sense of responsibility. But yeah, kind of phasing out of his cope, like a social coping strategy, perhaps. Sarah. Good, you're looking better already. KG. We're in a little bit of a hurry, so... Okie dokie, see you later then. Gosh, she was watching. Let's leave without drawing suspicion. It's toward the ruined corridor. Is something the matter? No, nothing. If you have any worries, please inform me. Yeah, I bet you would love all of the information. Curiosity is a wonderful thing as long as there is compassion and empathy with it. And discernment. No one's around, right? Yes, nobody but us. Is the secret room really here? Let's hurry. Is the secret room really here? Sarah? I'm just thinking, once we go in the room, we might only have one chance. So, would you let me check the chip first? Check it? Yes, if it's broken, this plan will be a failure. Please, Sarah? Hand over the chip, don't hand it over. We are gonna hand it over. I understand. Hand it over Laiz-ations chip. Thank you very much. Now. Yes? Now's hiding something. I'll close my eyes and take a deep breath. I'll look at Now again with a clear head. The way I did when I was with Keiji. Can feel it. Now's unrest. What would Keiji do? How can I move her? Can I somehow touch her heart? Now, please tell me everything. What are you talking about? We're not just strangers anymore. We're allies. If you're just going to trick me, I'd rather we stand together and share our worries. You saw right through me, didn't you? I lied to you. I don't know anything about this secret room. It exists now. But I do know how we can find out. What do you mean? Sarah, I'm sorry. What? Thanks for your trouble. You did well, Miss Now. So, what are you planning, Meow, loner? I'd love to know what your plans are going forward. What do you mean by that? Come on, have you even thought about how you'll use this chip? Well, we know how to use it. Why do you know about it? We'll figure something out. We don't know. We know how to use it. We know how. Please give it back. What a liar you are, Miss Sarah. Me, I can analyze it with this laptop. Analyze? You're the worst, Meow. You use Big Sis Now for that, Wolf? She's a good kid, unlike you two. Alright, Miss Now, hand me the chip. Miss Now? I'm sorry. What? The laptop. Now grabbed the laptop, pushed Zoe away, and took off running. What's going on, Meow? Hang on, the chip and the laptop. Where are you going with those? Big Sis Sarah, let's go after her, Wolf. She went toward the lobby, Meow. Did Now head toward the bedrooms? What is the matter, everyone? Yeah, don't interfere, Wolf. We're in a hurry, Meow. Oh, my apologies. But it would be dangerous if you tripped in your haste. Move it, Floor Master. You trying to stall or something? Absolutely not. I simply spoke up out of concern. Go ahead. We need to head for Now's bedroom. Also, I didn't mean to lie to So about the chip. I was thinking of it differently. My bee. Now! Don't come in, please! Oh, do we have guests? Ah, if it isn't Miss Sarah and the others. Meow! It's the old guy's monitor, Wolf! Didn't Reiko destroy that? The professor's been brought back again to protect us! Please be at ease, everyone. I will guide you toward escape. Guide? Like how, Meow? As an artificial intelligence, I possess the security data for this facility. There's no way. Please trust me. You require a map of the facility, do you not? Map? We can find the secret room. We can see the facility's layout. We can see the facility's layout. With the laptop Miss Now has brought, I can send over the data. That's why Big Sis Now took the laptop. Why steal it? Do you need the chip? Why steal it? There simply wasn't time. Sarah, please don't be suspicious of the professor, okay? It's quite all right, Miss Now. Now, connect it quickly. There's no time. Please wait. Are you real? Something spishy. Thank you very much. Something spishy. What are you saying? I won't forgive you for doubting the professor's generosity. Come, Miss Now. Miss Sarah and her friends are tired. So just connect that plug. Don't do it now. There, is this fine, Professor? You did well, Miss Now. You truly are easy to manipulate. Professor? This laptop, this chip, they were major nuisances for the death game. But now Master Gashu can rest easy. Master Gashu? Now, give us the laptop and chip. That's not Professor Mishima. It's too late. Both are already connected to me. I will destroy all the data on them. You'll never so much as dream of escape again. Stop! Don't run from the main game, filthy humans. What is this? An error has occurred. An error has occurred. An error has occurred. Damn it, why? What on earth is happening? Looks like it went well. Seems that way, Miss Now. Now, what did you do? This is... Don't get friendly with me. Don't you dare say my name with the professor's voice and face. Now, don't tell me from the very beginning. Do you think my bond with the professor was that flimsy? Hey, Miss Sarah, do you remember a mysterious program on the laptop? Huh? I don't remember the backdoor file. Exactly. Hilarious, right? It was named backdoor.smut. Well, that was the last resort Kai prepared. A file named Backdoor that was really a hacking program used to get data from the organization. What? Hacking? You're the one who's getting deleted. Stop! Artificial intelligence vanished. Can you stand, Miss Sarah? I can stand by myself. Take his hand. I can't stand. Take his hand. You're a little heavy. Oh, shut up. I'm going to get straight to analyzing now, so you do your part. Gather everyone in the lobby. I'm counting on you. Huh? Paying no mind to me struggling to keep up, so began fiddling with the laptop. Sorry for tricking you, Sarah. Explain everything, please. My head's still hazy. That was a good act. That was a good act. Did you figure out the whole thing? Amazing. Well, there are parts I don't get. I'll explain. You see, when the training phase began and we were given our role cards, the fake appeared on this monitor. I believed it only at first, that the professor had been revived. But I quickly came to my senses. The fake ordered me to collect the laptop and Ranger's chip. And he said to do it alone without discussing it with anyone. Now, did you obey? When you team up with So? The rest followed from there. When you team up with So? Just a while ago, before I saw you in the medical office. At first, I immediately thought of discussing it with you, Sarah. But I thought the fake might have anticipated that, too. If they found out I was wary, I was sure the fake would disappear. So I thought I had to extract as much info from it as I could. And so you talked with the loner wolf? Right, the fake wouldn't expect me to discuss it with So. And continuing to act like I was fooled, we sent the fake the hacking, was it? What's it? To think now was capable of that. The best way to get the fake to believe me was to antagonize you in front of him, Sarah. And that was all the loners planned too, Wolf? Amazing, Meow. If that's true, I guess I'm a gloomy sort myself. No, Big Sis Now's the chipper type, Meow. I really don't think I am. But getting help from So, of all people, however you look at it, I'm going to believe in So. So mentioned a plan for escape, didn't he? Please gather everyone in the lobby. Now. So, could you not talk to me right now? You're making me mad, meow. Just have to leave it to him to it, I guess. Kai's laptop is connected to the monitor. Huh? The lights are off. There's someone in the darkness. I see. Your heart may be rather wounded. Mine is? Not just yours necessarily. Everyone's is falling apart. Everyone's? Sometimes it's better to forget memories that are simply too painful. And in reality, the human brain is made to do so. All of you are too strong, so you can't erase your own memories. And so, you want to erase them yourself? My memories of Alice. Only the painful memories, you understand. Those fun memories as brother and sister, those will remain, and you can just forget the bad memories. I am the only one who can cure you. No. Sure enough, I can't forget Alice. I don't have too many memories with him. If I lost the bad memories, there'd hardly be anything left. So I don't want to forget even a shred. Miss Reiko. Understood. Huh, Sarah? Reiko. So you wouldn't use the machine. What were you doing in the dark? So you wouldn't use the machine. Yeah. Maybe I took the hard choice. I'll be in the lobby, Sarah. Talk to me if you need me. I believe this machine to be one way of achieving happiness. No matter what you think of it. I bet I really would be happier for getting painful memories, but... Got any leads on escaping, Sarah? Yes. Huh? So both of you please come to the lobby. Did you really? So is attempting something right now. So... Okie dokie, I'm half believing, but I'll come to the lobby once I'm done here. Huh? Kitaro? Is he asleep? There's blood coming from his mouth. Huh? Muscle gorilla? It's okay, he's breathing. But he's not conscious. Why in the world? There's some strange device on the ground. Dixo Sarah, I've seen this on TV, meow. It's a stun gun, woof. Say what? If it touches you, you get zapped and can't move, meow. Obtained a stun gun. And also, it's got a label saying one use, meow. No way, did someone use this to knock out Kyutaro? Yeah, there's no power in it anymore, so I think that's it, woof. What happened here? There's a tablet on the ground. I'll pick this up. Obtain the tablet. Is this Kyutaro's tablet? Why is it on the floor? At any rate, we can't leave him like this. Yeah, but can you carry him, meow? Let's see, I'll try carrying him. I'll call for someone. Kyutaro! What happened here? We can explain later. Kyutaro is okay, right? Might take a while before he regains consciousness, it looks like. I see. We'll meet up in the lobby later, Sarah. I'll give him a piggyback ride if I have to, because you're onto a way to escape, right? Yes. Do what you gotta, alright. Thank you very much. I think I've called everyone now. Hey Sarah, what are we getting started here? Oh man, Kyutaro is heavy, alright. Is there really an exit? Let's believe in so. Everyone's gathered. I hope the floor master doesn't find out about this plan. If Gashu saw us, that would be bad, wouldn't it? After the incident with the fake Mishima AI, they might soon notice something's going on. I'm going to be very cautious if so. We're so, let's keep Gashu busy. Come to think of it, when we passed each other, he was looking for Safalin. If they get talking to each other, we may have some time. I see. Sarah? Seems so headed toward the monitor room. Huh? Don't tell me the secret room's there. Maybe. Would you go check on things? Okay, the monitor room it is. Is this escape thing for real? I gotta say, I can't believe it. Reiko, it's the truth, it's a joke. It's the truth. We found a lead toward escaping. Damn, dude, you really can do anything, Sarah. Now we just gotta reel it in, yeah? I get the feeling it won't be so easy. Seems Kyutaro still hasn't woken up. It's like he's in a deep sleep. Oh, I'm worried. Let's escape before he wakes. Sarah! I'm worried. I'm worried whether he'll wake up. It's fine. If it comes down to it, we can try splashing water on him. What is this, gym class? Sarah? So's working on to get us out of here, right? Kana, exactly, there's something up. Exactly. We're finding ourselves depending on So, but I'm sure he'll do it. Kana, so you believe him. What? There's a ladder behind the monitors. Fix this, Sarah. Let's check it out, meow. What's this? Papers titled Floor Master's Code. Floor Masters, let's carry out the death game with pride. For trials that require explanation, give one to the participants in advance. That was number 1. Number 2, Floor Masters must not directly kill participants. Number 3, Floor Masters cannot lie with the intent of deceiving participants. With the intent. If there is misconduct during the main game, it either proceeds with the transgressor's death or must be retried 24 hours later. Treat the participants with love. Misconduct during the main game? This is the first I've heard of that. If a participant transgresses, they die as penalty. And if a floor master does, it's a 24-hour extension. That seems to be how you'd interpret it. Talk about unfair rules. A memorandum titled That Incident. This is a pretty old book. Quite some time has passed since then, but even now those hellish memories are scorched into the back of my mind. In the first trial I killed a person. First trial? I would never trust others, that was what I decided. In the Russian roulette that followed too, I didn't participate. This is describing the same things we had to go through. At the end of their argument, the challenger chosen was someone most surprising. A 17-year-old schoolgirl. With overwhelming charisma, she had a talent for getting people in order. And in the first victim conference, she was a central figure as well. But there, she lost her best friend. And then the second victim conference. The boy even younger than her and the man whose views most aligned with hers, these two, died. Seeing her so exhausted, I felt pity. For the first time, I spoke my true feelings. By the time we were done talking, I had acquired an admiration for her, to the point that I would be fine with even my own death as long as she won it all. But in the third victim conference, she died. It was the first time I'd shed tears for a stranger. Even now I see hallucinations of her. As many women I try to love, I'm never satisfied. Even now to me she is. The message ends here, half written. What in the world is this book? So is fiddling with the computer setup in the room. What are you doing? Is this a secret room? Is this a secret room? Yeah, no doubt about it, it's Gashu's room. I'm using Ranger's chip right now to neutralize the security. Can you actually do that? Yep, this chip's amazing stuff. It's got a lot of important data that could probably be misused. Almost makes me think Ranger was intended to inherit all that data. Was he going to be a successor or something? A successor in place of a son? It's just a backup, that doesn't matter. In place of a son? I wonder if he was a stand-in for a son. Well, not that it really matters. Hacking is still going to take some time. Could you keep an eye out below for anyone coming? I'll keep watch, meow. Big Sis Sarah, you watch the loner, woof. Sure, watch so, you say. Portrait of a man. It's titled Inauguration. The monitor reflects the computer screen. I did it. I did it. I did it. It went great, Miss Sarah. I'm in the depths of their security now. So, you did it. High five. You sure are energetic. You did it. Don't celebrate just yet, Miss Sarah. Things are going to get a little difficult from here. There's more? It'll be fine. Just wait there. So stooped over further and began to work on the computer. He seemed so lively. Whoa. What's the matter? There's been a little problem. Miss Sarah, could you help me out? Huh? See the 4 monitors in this room? There's going to be red error screens appearing on them. When you see one, tell me right away so I can fix it. Understood. Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready. Okay, leave this to me. It's done. It worked! It worked, Sarah! You succeeded? Of course! You probably can't tell at a glance, but things are getting really outrageous. Let's save the celebration for later. Let's go, Sarah. Hold on. Go where? I just have to follow him. This way, you two. Don't leave us, Wolf Loner. I wouldn't leave you behind. Come on, hurry. Z z z z. What's this? Meow! They're showing everybody, Wolf. Huh? What's the matter, everyone? Man, I'm bored. You want to talk about something? You're awfully busy, it seems. Huh. Oh, interesting. Looks like the AI control system broke too. Sure enough, the hacking was a complete success. Are we leaving them like this, Meow? If you want to say farewell, make it quick. I'll be in the lobby. Oh, it's you. Alice. What's the matter? You need something? Can't let Reiko see this. Yo, Sarah, what's up? You're looking pretty busy there. I don't have time to chat now. Meow. Wolf, why'd you wake me up, big sis Sarah? I'll talk to you if you'll play with me, Meow. Sorry, but there's no time to play. Hello, well, if it isn't me. You've got bags under your eyes. Are you not sleeping well? The monitor me is looking a lot healthier. Now where's this? Seems like a bustling fun time. Let's drink, haha. It feels like having a party? Sarah, won't you talk with Kana? So my sister told me this the other day, but, sorry, Kana, I don't have time for that now. Seems pretty noisy around here. Need something from me, Sarah? Huh? He seems different somehow. Alright, everybody, let's head for the exit. Hold up, I want to hear the details. I'll explain later. There's no time now. Everyone, let's trust so. Whoever wants to escape, come to the stairs. If you want to stay, I won't stop you. It's fine, I'll come with. Toward the long stairs? So you all came. Is there a way to escape over here? You doubt me, check whatever looks suspicious. Ah, this vending machine opens. A passage appeared behind the vending machine. You got it, Miss Sarah. As far as I can see from the map data, the exit is straight ahead from here. The only doors keeping us from it are this vending machine and the last exit door. And both of those use the exact same security. So then, there's no reason it shouldn't open. Let's go, before the floor masters intervene! There's a large passage behind the vending machine. Beyond here might be a ray of hope. Head into it. Now, we just have to grab that hope. Within the passage is an endless flight of stairs. Hurried yet careful, we advance step by step. Stay close to me, everybody. So and Kana walk in front. Along the way, we notice doors on the sides. Lots of them spaced distance apart. I suppose these connect to the other floors. These are probably the victory stairs that only the survivors are allowed to climb. It must be built so that they can access these stairs no matter when the death game concludes. Wahaha! Hearing that makes me hope whether or not I want to. For an exit. An exit. If there really is an exit, like So says. Have we been saved? From this death game. Hey, big sis Sarah. What is it, Jin? Even once we go home, will you still see me, meow? Of course, it's better we don't. Of course. Well, obviously. Really, Wolf? Thank goodness, meow. But I'm sure it'll make you remember. You want to forget it all, Wolf? There's no way I could forget, meow. Jin. Meow. Don't cry, Jin. The things we lost, the despair put in us. There's a lot that won't go back to normal. But we'll get it back. Peace, our normal lives, that's real victory. Big Sis Sarah. I'm sure it'd be impossible alone. Even I know my own weakness. That's why we'll reclaim it together. Yeah, you're right. Our connections can't be cut easily. They're lasting bonds. Everyone? When you go back to life as usual, what will you do? Hadn't been thinking about it. What did I want to do when I got out of here? I want to finish that painting. I want to play video games at home, meow. Big Sis Sarah should come too, woof. First, well, I want to hold one hell of a concert. My band's gotta be dying for me to come back. Oh, can I come see it too? Me too, me too. Well, duh. I'll show you some amazing stuff, Jen, Kana. That's not fair. I want to see it too. Might have to think about that. Huh? Why are you suddenly being mean about it? What do you want to do, huh? Meow, do you not have anything, Mr. Policeman? Let's find something worthwhile. Focus on health, maybe? You should satisfy your desires. Let's find something worthwhile. And first, maybe you should look for something that feels worth doing. Guess so. Maybe I'll think about a reason for living. I'd be glad to assist if that's okay. Taking it literally, I see. Thanks, Sarah. I see something. Huh? The exit? It's a traditional Japanese room. According to the floor map, this is the winner's room. Winner's room. Small shelves of some sort. A white sliding door conceals what's outside the windows. The corridor continues further. Up ahead is the exit, Miss Sarah. At last. A long, clean table. 2 low chairs are facing each other. A warm light illuminates the room. Head to the exit. Let's go. Right. Proceeded down the corridor. My heartbeat growing faster and faster. Hope, future, normality. Believing that all of this lied just ahead. What awaited us was a solid wall of rock. It can't be. What the heck is this? This is the exit? It's nothing but rocks. Almost like there'd been a landslide. Ridiculous. I mean, this means the exit is blocked. The security had indeed been neutralized, but without a door, there was no point. There was no hope. No! This shit ain't what I signed up for. We can't go home, meow? It can't be. This is all a lie. It is not a lie. This is the truth you sought out. An external explosion was used to make a physical lid. Long before the death game began. You bastard, Gashu. Stop, Rico. I'll kill you, you're gonna... That act has no meaning. What's going on? That thing on your neck. We are held captive as well. Until it is all over, our fates are intertwined. Caller, even the floor masters are... What the shit? What the shit? What the hell are you guys? Now, everyone, it is time to stop dreaming. You must win. Only for the victor will the path open. You have only a brief time left. Spend your last moments before the main game well. It's over. It's all over. What's left is this card. I guess so, huh? Having hope, having it broken over and over. Sarah, I think it's time you face reality. There was always only one choice. Which do you choose? Trust the others and accept death. Trick the others if I must to live. Trust them. So that's your choice. Well, good luck. That was Joe, question mark. Before I knew it, everyone had gone off to do their own thing. To use this final time granted to us meaningfully. An emergency exit sign. There certainly must be a door under these rocks. Kyutaro is still passed out. Keiji is clearing rocks. Keiji? Just can't find it in me to give up. It might be futile, but I'm gonna struggle. Keiji. A ring-up box. If I had tokens, I could have used it too. So is deeply focused on the laptop, continuing to fiddle with it. He still hasn't given up? Talk to him. So... Please... Save us. Words came out unconsciously. There's nothing more I can do on my own power. If anyone can do something, it's so. I don't have enough time. I have Ranger's chip right here. If I had just another hour. So, all I might do now is hack the roll card data. Huh? Stairs. Reiko is looking at Now and not saying anything. It's all over, isn't it? Now. I don't even have the energy to move. If I'd known about this, I wouldn't even want to see hope. Can't find the words right now. Fix this, Sarah! I went looking around, meow. Jen, did you find anything? What for? Did you find anything? There wasn't an exit or anything, but I found a smartphone on the stairs, meow. Huh? There wasn't anything like that when we came up. What exactly is on it? Meow! That sound! Card trade? Wait, I have the sacrifice, right? What in the world is this trade? Huh? What? What happened? Why did my sacrifice become a commoner? Fix this, Sarah? Jin, what is it? You just had a scary smile, meow. Sorry, it's nothing. More importantly, Jin, about the phone you found. Meow. Jin? Yeah. A sharp pain on my neck. The moment I felt that, my senses cut out. No, please stay with us. I am done for. Hey, ain't there some way we can save him? With so much bleeding, I fear nothing can be done. No, you can't. Respond, please. So that was just an image of Sarah holding a dying So, and Kyutaro and Mishima are looking on. Did I just have some kind of dream? This place. An extravagant feast. Yashi was on the screen. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for my warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. It's starting. A second main game. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. The vote will be split into 2 parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. As there are 8 presently alive, this would be 4. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing it down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner. This is a normal role which has no powers. The second is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as the victim, all will perish. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is a card of reversals which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die, so it is also an accursed card. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice, and if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrifice wins. If the keymaster is in the tie, all perish. If both the sacrifice and keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority and all perish. The distribution is 1 keymaster, sage, and sacrifice. All others are commoners. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to begin. Hey, Gashu. Miley? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main game for your Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? We have already opened. Please enter quickly. Before me are strange familiar desks. You're here. You're early, KG. What was that earlier, Meow? Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kind of feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again. Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Did you call for me? What's this transgression Miley mentioned? Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. Yeah, right, jackass. It's you who's going to decide what counts as a transgression, isn't it? Gashu. Call in Miley, call in Saphalin. Call in Miley. At least call Miley so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct. Miley is the floor master for floors 1 and 2. I cannot do that. Then call Saphalin. Very well, if that will satisfy you. Please, be our impartial judge. What are you laughing at, asshole? I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct. You goddamn. Now then, let the second main game... Hang on. Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it, so it's starting after all. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now we shall begin the second main game. Candidate vote. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again. This horrifying game. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we? And now it's totally different. We're allies by now. We've spent way more time together. Then will you die? Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, Kyutaro? Damn it. Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Yashu quietly sat down in a chair, and once again the main game began. Well... a lot happened. So good. And see, every time I play, I notice new data points. Like the Rio, Laizer, Rio, Ranger. It's so good. But yeah, this one was extra long, so I think it is a good place to call it. But yeah. So, I hope you all enjoyed this, and yeah, can't wait until part 8, where we do the second round of the main game. Whose turn will it be to die? We shall see. Alright, so, till next time, take care.